to the stage. Hi. That was quick.
Yeah.
All right. Do you know how to get these dumb things off?
No, just that.
Hi, everybody.
All the ads. Hello.
We're just visiting here. So we're so lucky to have George here before he goes home. Oh, Geneva got home, George.
Oh, that's good. Glad to hear
Good.
everybody's making it.
Geneva, did you drive all night? She must have. She must have.
Oh,
Hi, Vicky from Michigan. So yes, we caught George before he went home today. So we're gonna sell some stuff at the
yay.
10 at 10. Say hello if you're in house. I'm gonna start the sale off, but we'll say hello. Yeah,
Mickey Wynn, hello there. It was so much
Mickey.
fun seeing you here. And oh, hi, Joanne, and Patty's here, and Linda's here. I'm so glad to see all you folks this morning. And yes, it was so much fun having a bunch of you here with us this weekend. I just had the best time again.
Yes. So we're just gonna we wound it down. Is it hard for you at the sales when everybody starts packing up, even the big sales like Springfield?
It really is. It's this weird sort of like it's like a I don't know. It's that
abandonment syndrome or
well,
something.
I guess yeah. Party is such sweet sorrow is the way I like to say it because everybody's all oh you know oh goodbye oh this is fun let's do this again
Yeah.
and we know we will but then you're like oh it's like it you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the last day of school.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
I know I'm going to see you again, and now you're not going to be here, and we were having such a good time.
I know. It is so it gets so quiet. Good morning, everybody. Yep, I see John's at work. He's tagging this morning. So we're gonna just do an easy little sale here. Eileen is on her way home, so the 10 at 10 this week is gonna be kind of up in the air. I'm not gonna be on for a couple days. I think we're gonna have a Wednesday evening sale with Eileen, but Eileen's gonna do some of the morning sales midweek. So we'll get back in tune here with the 10 at 10. And great, it's great to see everybody's made it home. Okay.
Corinne is up early. Hello, Corinne. Pamela, hello. Deb Spines is here. Very nice to see all of you. Susan Jacobson, very good to have you here too.
There's one thing that I'm gonna do different today because the camera is set up really weird and it's hard for me to type. So I'll probably get the opening bid in, but when instead of sold, I will call the winner. And anybody that comes in after I call it, it's just, I can't reach this. So other than that, we're gonna do everything the same today. You've never been bid on Facebook. How do you do it? Well, S. Lynn, we see you, so you've got most of it figured out. All you gotta do is put a number in. You'll see. You'll see. Okay. So
Yeah.
this is gonna be, it's easy, isn't it, George?
Yeah, just
She's
put
here.
your number in the chat and there it is.
Yep.
Just like this.
Okay, I've got some crystal and we're gonna start these out at 5 in choice. And welcome. So you're gonna get your choice of the cruet or the perfume. And they're just fun little, I think this perfume's contemporary. I think this is a little bit older piece.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna go ahead and start these out at $5 and we'll do music and timer for the first 3 lots, or at least the first 2 lots. George has got a few things here and I wanna give him some time on his items. So $5, the perfume is 7 inches and the cruet's about the same.
And the cruet is actually hand blown into a mold because you can see the pontil mark.
Yep. And this is in really good shape. The stopper is good. Nice little perfume. Hello, Marcy. This would be pretty if you put some colored water in there. That would really give it some color, and you could put it wherever you wanted to with whatever color you had. Sherry Becks, and here we go.
Good morning, Sherry.
So the cruet or the perfume. $5 is bid. Hello, Marcy, Sherry Becks, how are you?
Joanne, hello.
So we don't have the turntable, but we'll show ya. This is really pretty now. This stopper, it's pretty good. It's a little, there's no sharpness on there at all. I think that's
I think it's just it's an old piece and that's normal, yep. Alicia Harris at 8. Hi, Alicia, nice to see you here. And Revise It Sisters, I saw you out there too. And then, yeah, I don't know that this is actually too contemporary. I mean, contemporary by these standards might be 1980s on this, actually.
Okay.
It's cute.
Are we beat?
Yeah, a little bit.
You are?
Little bit.
Hey, I got my bracelet on too.
Oh, yeah, that's funny. I never took it off. Teak stock bracelets. You have to be here.
I know. Alicia isn't at 8. I usually get tired after everybody, the day after. I'll be dragging for a couple days. For those of you that bought during the weekend here, invoices are going to come out. They're going to come out gradually all week. So I will not forget you. Absentee bidders, I'm going to work on that today from the auction. Jackie Burns, good morning. Jackie. Nice to see ya.
Sylvia, I'm glad you had fun watching the auction. It really was a fun auction, and I was so excited and nervous to actually call some of the lots, but it was really fun. Am I streaming from my channel? No, not today, Marcy. This sort of was a spontaneous last-minute thing, so we didn't have a chance to stream from that, but you are certainly welcome to bid here.
She knows how to bid, don't you, Mars? All right, we've got $10 with Sherry Bex. We're going to do timer on this one. Alicia is in at 11. Remember, I'll call the winner. It's too hard to reach. Thank you, Sylvia. All right.
Well, we knew she would do a good job.
The winner is Alicia at, I'll just put S. How's that? I can reach that. Alicia at $11. So, Alicia, let me know which ones you'd like.
Did Rosie give me a gavel? No, actually, it was funny. I looked for one after I made the first call. I was sold, and I wanted to do this big dramatic thing, and then I realized my fist on the podium wasn't going to do it.
Oh, I've got one in there too. Darn it! I've got members have given me gavels. I should have gave you one. So, Alicia, you want the perfume? Okay.
Very good. Nice piece.
And our backup is Sherry Bex.
Sherry, let us know if you're interested in the cruet. It's a pinwheel pattern. Pinwheel and buttons, I think, if I remember how that is. My pattern glass I'm a little weak on.
So, Sherry, you're going to take this one, I would imagine. Can't go wrong for that. Yep, okay.
Okay, great. Well, that worked out great. I love it when everybody gets what they want.
Yes. I've got one more little lot, and then I think we'll not do the timer, just this one more. Let me write this down now.
Okay.
9:30. I get to talking when I got a guest. I forget to do a perfume.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah, we have to do our book work too.
And then the next one was the cruet.
We'll show you these, but I'll let her tell you about them.
Okay. 31, cruet. Okay. These are Bill and Mary. They left them here unintentionally. So we're going to put these up, and we'll go ahead and start these at $5 for, $5 for choice. And you had the best weekend. Great, Mickey. I always look back at it and think, why didn't I sit down with Mickey for a half an hour and just visit with it's hard.
You know, the hardest part of all of this is that everybody was so much fun, and everyone was having fun, but yeah, it's really hard to give everybody the attention that you want to, because there's just so much fun stuff going on all at once. Corinne at $5 for choice. Hi there, Corinne.
So this little bird is like a caramel slag, and it's not marked, but it definitely looks like Gibson. I don't know why this isn't marked. I'm guessing
it
it's
sure
Gibson
looks like
style.
a Gibson, yeah.
$5, and then this one is marked, I think. Oh man, yeah, this one's Gibson.
Christine Smith, I am headed to the Springfield, Ohio Antique Show next weekend. That's where I'm off next.
Is it this next weekend?
It's this coming weekend, yeah. Yeah, I'll go home and refill the van, because I did sell a bunch of stuff here at Tique Stock, so I actually have empty spaces to fill. So I will go add to it, and then we will be in Springfield.
And Sylvia Lee, what was I doing that I never even saw you? Did I see you? You left something. I think I didn't see you. $6 for choice. We're gonna sell them. So this is cute. I can't believe that this one was here. We had some bigger birds and they sold out. And then these two little ones we really didn't get to. So here's the little iridized one. And then here's the other one. Corinne's at 7, and we'll do the timer if I can reach it here.
Swirly bird with sort of a purpley aspect to it, at least in this light. Looks more black and white though.
Gibson's been out of business for a long time.
I think so. Corinne's at 7. Denise, I think you meant to put 7. So Corinne is currently at $7. Get your last bids in, folks, because we're going to count down the timer now. Denise at 8. We'll meet this September. Ah, see, I told you, it's like that song. It's just like school is over.
See you in September.
Hey.
All right.
Blue Flamingo, you're at 8, but Denise is already there, so get your last bids in because it's going to end in just a second. Deb's finds at 10 for choice. And here we go.
Okay, remember, I'll put the S on. I can reach the S. Okay.
Sold. Blue Flamingo.
Okay, Blue.
You get your choice. We've got the caramel iridized or the little purplish and white swirl. Oh, Sylvia, it'd be great if you came in September. We definitely are looking forward to it. Let's see here.
Blue, you want them both?
Both. Okay, that was easy.
Okay, so since we started a little late, we're not going to do the timer for George. Let's go ahead and do that one. So just you'll let us know if you're in or out on these pieces.
Okay, yeah, this one is a Gouda or How to Pottery. I have not actually, I had a huge collection of this. When I first started doing YouTube, I was selling pieces, and then I ran out. And I just got this candlestick. It's the first piece I've had in a long time. This is the Sydney pattern, and I think we can start this at $12. How's that?
You could scoot up if you want.
You know, scooting up might be smart. Okay, there we go. My big head is in the way. There we are. It's nice and it's hand painted, and it has, I just think the detail on the Gouda is really nice. This piece is a little bit older. This is probably 19 teens, 20s, 30s. Then they kind of don't have as much darkness in the coloring, and I just think they're really interesting. It's a single candlestick. There's the mark on the bottom. And there's our pattern.
Gouda.
Yes, always like Gouda. Yes, the same place as the cheese. Hey, Swifty is here. Hello there.
$12 is a bid.
Yeah, I just think these are fun. I always like medium to tall candlestick holders because I notice that they seem to make a lot of low candlesticks, but you don't really see the taller ones, and they just look nice on a table because they have a profile. And I like this funky colorway. It's interesting because this is very similar. Strangely enough, hand me the Tonala bird, would you please? I just want to show you guys this because I think this is so interesting. We'll bring this bird up later, but the bird, look at how similar the colors are in the Tonala from 1970s Mexico as this Gouda piece that's like 50 years older. I just find that kind of fascinating. I'll give you that back.
Okay. Yeah. All right, $12 is a bid. How old is this piece?
Probably 20s or 30s.
Wow.
Yeah.
Connie, we already have 12. You got to go a little higher.
Hi, Connie Jean. I think we're going to breakfast with Connie Jean.
$12 with Connie. Good morning, Russell. Oh my gosh, we came back and you were gone.
Yeah, no kidding. You were fast. I couldn't believe it. He puts up quite a spread at Peak Stock, I'll tell you.
I got a laser printer for my labels for $5. What else did I get? Oh my gosh, I can't even wait to get in my box. So much good stuff from Russell. 15 with Connie. Who was our backup? Swifty, let us know. 15. Hi, Sharon Carter. Connie Jean's at 15. Swifty, let us know. $16. Just let us know if you're out. Unless you want me to put the timer on, I can do it with this piece. I don't.
Either way.
Okay.
Whatever's easier. I think we've got two folks who like it, so they can either let us know or we can put the timer on. Timer if it's easier. I know that we're a little late today, so.
No, we don't have that many people in here. I think we'll be all right with it.
Okay.
Connie Jean, let me know. Russell had quite the spread. Yes, he did. It required a lot of digging, but it was worth it. Connie Jean's at 18. Swifty let us know.
I always like that they catch the wax in these too.
Oh,
I mean,
yes.
now we have the candles that pretty much take care of themselves, but I always like that little lip. It just gives something. Debbie is out. So Connie Jean, $18. Thank you very much. This one is yours.
Do you remember in the 70s, my aunt used to get bottles, and she used to put the candles up there, and they used to drill.
Oh, yes,
And
the
then she'd get
Chianti
another
bottles, yes.
And they used to, all different colors.
And they'd have those crazy candles that were all colors, so that you could light one candle and you get all the colors in one thing. I always thought that was fun, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
okay.
we would go to this Mexican restaurant, and they had those at every table.
I used to love to visit my aunt. I thought she was so groovy and cool because she had those candles burning, and every time we went, the wax got bigger and bigger and more colorful. I don't know what, I think these, I knew what these were when I unpacked them. I think, are these Fenton or Viking, do you know?
They're not Fenton. The red color, I don't believe they're Fenton. The red color is similar to Viking, but it's elegant depression glass, whatever it is.
Yeah. I think it came out of the mid-century boxes. I think this is
It is,
Viking.
yeah. Yeah, they're definitely 1950s, this ruby color, because it's got just a trace of amberina around the foot.
Yeah. So, and these are ones that you could use for a display if you wanted to turn them upside down. Or,
Oh, really? They'll sit flat? Oh, that's clever. Look at that.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
Deb's Fines at 15. Thank you very much for starting us off there.
Excuse me.
Yeah, it's funny. We were just talking about candle holders. I like the anytime they're pedestal, because you can start doing elevations, and I like lots of candles on a table. You know, if you're going to do candlelight, do it big.
Connie, why don't you come in and get it? So we don't lose it here, or you don't forget it. It's Connie outside, isn't it?
That's right.
Okay, yeah, I couldn't hardly see the little button there. All right. Yep, these will glow. I can see it. Yep. It's just we've got a lot of weird lighting in here. We got the big doors open. $20 with Sharon Carter.
Yeah, but you've got this amberina trace here, and that'll definitely glow for the cadmium in it. A lot of times I noticed in amberina, it's the yellow part that really glows.
Yep.
And deep red, yes, I agree. You know, it was, we take red for granted now, but it was a big deal in the 30s when they figured out how to make it without using gold, because most people couldn't afford red.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's true. Sharon is at 24. Hi, Sharon. We haven't seen you in a bit. You're looking great this morning. Deb Fines is at 25. Another week. Another week. I feel kind of good, but I'm sad it's over, but then again, I don't have to worry about mud and rain and...
Yeah, that's true. We had a little of that.
Yes. Oh. All right, Sharon Carter's at 28. It's kind of a load off not to worry about that, and wind. We had some wind one morning.
We did have wind, yeah. Saturday was pretty windy. We haven't had that here before.
All right. Let me put a number on it. Did I already put a number on it?
No.
Okay.
Sharon, this is for you at $28, and we're gonna mark it now.
Okay.
Very nice set.
Okay, let me see where I can put these.
Yeah, we have kind of a full cart here, because a whole lot of stuff sold at auction. Most of it is picked up, but there are a few things left.
Yes.
Oh, very good. Thank you. All right, well, let's do a piece of Fenton, because in honor of Tique Stock is more than a Fenton event, but we sure get a lot of good Fenton here. Let me try to get this to where, okay, I'm going to hold it back here because the light's kind of bright and it seems to be washing it out. But this is a hand-painted piece. The little duck, it's a leaf and berry pattern here. I'll try to get that up where you can see it. There you go. Okay, now you get a good look at it. And it has the Fenton label on the back. Let's start this one off at $15. It's got the hand painting. Can you read that? Your eyes with glasses are probably better than mine. Okay, Thornton is our decorator on this
I'm
piece.
looking for your Gouda piece. I didn't write it down. Do you remember what it brought?
18.
Okay. Gotta watch me. I get with you and I just forget.
I know. It's funny. We're just having a nice conversation. That's the one thing is, you sort of lose track of where you are. So this is not Burmese. It's what do you call the milk glass where they do the tinting?
It's like it's a satin glass. Okay, they're bidding on it, so here we go.
Okay.
It's a satin glass, and it's got like airbrushing on it,
Yes.
And
Yeah, so it's a little pink in the detail here, a little bit of pink in the back there, and
it's got like a Christmas pattern on it. It would be great with your Christmas display.
it could go with Christmas, actually.
Yes.
It's not specific to, but it actually does have that look. I'll hold it up a little closer so you can see it a little better. Yeah, I've had a really good run on having a lot of Fenton animals, and boy, after this weekend, I don't have too many Fenton animals left.
Get away, squirrel, get away. Oh, a big squirrel just ran up the wall. There's Connie Jean herself. She's coming in the barn. You chased a squirrel in here. 25? Cash and carry, George, that's how we like it. 25 with Susan. Let me show you the top of this.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, there you go. Now you see, and you can see the little streak of yellow on the beak.
The airbrushing is like it's kind of like a light red. I really think this is a Christmas bird, which is our Christmas duck, which would be really cool. All right, here we go. Swifty is in at 27. Sue Thornton, it's got the original Fenton sticker on the bottom. Fenton logo also. 27 is bid. Susan, let us know. It's a duck. Duck. 29. And George has got a piece of Carlton coming up too.
Oh yeah, we have a few fun things. Yeah, we didn't sell it all. We put a few things aside for you folks this morning, so.
All right, 29 with Susan. Swifty, let us know. 31.
Boy, it was fun too. I bought a lot of stuff here this weekend, I have to be honest with you. In addition to having a good time and selling a bunch of things, there were some real bargains out there.
Yes.
And some really neat stuff. I got a big Jure ship from somebody, and that was just wonderful. And
oh, the Blanco piece.
Mike from Well Swung bought an amazing Blanco piece here.
Yep.
Yeah. I have to admit, I was a little jealous.
All right, Swifty, Susan's out. Okay.
Okay, very good. Sold, and we will get that to you. Thank you very much.
Okay.
$31. I'll let you put that down, and
write
I
it
will
down.
give the lovely Connie her lovely candlestick. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. I had buyer's regret from not. I had this in my hands yesterday,
Aw.
admiring it. I was going to ask you, and I didn't.
Oh, that's great.
And when I saw it go up, didn't want to let it go.
Oh, well, thank you so much. That's awesome.
Now I have a story with it.
Oh, I know. That's a great story, actually. And yeah, I'll be honest with you, you probably got it for about $5 less than I would have told you if you had asked. So, see, it pays to wait sometimes.
All right, well, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm putting J's in front of yours.
Okay.
And I had to put down that is gone.
Well, that was fun. Yes,
I'll
that's
look
right.
for it.
Otherwise, you'll look for it to ship and say, what happened?
I
Yes.
know. All right. So, I am doing 2 pieces of art glass. Now,
This is a nice piece.
is it?
Yeah, it's Orifors from Sweden with the label.
Now you tell me.
Mhm.
Orifors from Sweden. Of course, Orifors, of course. So we got that one, and we got this one.
Now, this one's got a little bit of a chip on the tail there.
Did I just do that?
No.
All right, so this one does, and you can see the little bit right here. So, but we're still gonna put it up. It's not that, you won't even notice that. It's a little big, but it's okay. And then this one is a little duck, or a goose. And he's got the gold flecking in his bill. I don't know if he's Murano or not.
He
but
looks like it to me.
He looks like it, okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and start these at 25. And they'll be choice.
Yes, so you've got a nice, probably a 60s Italian or a 70s Swedish, depending on what you are looking for. There's the Orifors sticker on the bottom of this one.
Okay.
It's got a nice pink glow. We've got a bunch of people at 25, and now Deb Stein's at 28.
Yeah, so the duck
Here.
is 10 and a half, and then this is a swan. I don't know what this is.
I'd say a
9
swan.
inches. 9 inches on that one. And this one is as is. I thought I clinked something together. Maybe I just did that.
Oh, shoot.
I could have, because that's what I did to that big Russian vase. It hit one of these things.
Oh, it happens once in a while.
Yes, it does. It doesn't take much when you got a heavy piece like that. 36 with Swifty. Kathy G. 30. You got to go higher. Swifty's in. So this is Murano. Now, when you see gold in it, is that a sign that it's Murano, or is that just?
Usually I notice that the copies don't seem to usually use the gold because it's
I was wondering
another
about that.
more expensive thing. So I don't usually see gold in fakes.
Yep. Well, I've got 5 or 6 boxes full of Murano back there, and I can't wait to get it out.
Oh, I bet that's going to be
I
fun
got it.
just to look
I
at.
know. I got it before Tique Stock, and I told myself, no way. I'm not going to get it out, because then I just not. So we're going to have a lot of cool stuff coming up. 44 with Swifty. Deb Finds, let us know. You'll get your choice of the Aura Force. Did I say it right?
You did.
Or the duck. 44, and just waiting for Deb Finds. It's a little bit larger than that Nat's ass. It's, maybe
it's a little more than that. Yeah, we'll show.
44 with Debbie. Just waiting for Deb Finds.
Kathy's
Kathy's out. Okay. Deb Finds, let us know. Oh, 45. And Swifty.
They like something. I have to admit, I love these colors.
I do too.
Yeah.
I really like Murano glass. It's scaring me that the value. I hope the value stays up because there's so many reproductions and it's so hard to tell.
Reproductions do scare me. I mainly, if it's got a little round circle with the gold script Murano, I'm real suspicious of that.
Yeah. 47 with Swifty. George is gonna look for the hippo.
I have an idea where the hippo went, but I don't have it today. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think it stayed home in Kentucky.
You know what we can do with it? If you find it, I've got the pictures. We can post it on our Facebook page and get bids for it.
Maybe that's what we should do
So then
because a few
everybody can
people
see
were
it.
interested, and
Yep.
that might be the fairest way. $50 for Deb's Finds.
And Swifty, let us know if you're in or out.
Yeah, I had 2 little animals in the catalog, and I had a box with everything else that I was bringing, and then I had those 2, and I think I put them in a box with paper ephemera, and then decided, oh, it might be wet, I don't want to bring the paper, and I think they're sitting at home. So, a little embarrassing.
Don't worry about it. I'm going to have the same issue here because when I was getting the front room ready, of course, you know where everything is if it's disorganized. I do anyway.
Yeah.
The minute I put it away somewhere, then I can't find it.
You have to memorize your new organization scheme first, yes.
Okay. Thanks, Deb, for what you did do. Our winner is going to be Swifty at 52.
And this is choice.
Yep, so let us know which one.
There is the Murano and the Auraforce, and yeah, I don't know. I think you could probably have a glass blower do a repair on that if you wanted to. It's pretty even at least.
And it's pretty cheap to do it.
She'll take the duck.
Okay. 947 goes to Swifty. The pink one that George has there, I'll do 25. 25 as is, just claim it.
Okay, if any of you are interested in this, let us know. Waffle pattern on the bottom. You know, I want to say that Kanawa did a waffle pattern on the bottom briefly in glass, but then I've also seen newer companies do a waffle pattern, like really new, contemporary stuff. So Deb's Fine says me.
Okay.
Thank you. So that's probably the best I can tell you on a waffle bottom, at least places to start looking, and then you might, go online and do some comparisons, but those companies are the ones I think are the most likely. All right, so my next piece up is going to be this with the Charlton decoration here. It is a sweet little melon vase, and of course it is Fenton, but what I love about this is it says, it does not say Fenton because they didn't mark their stuff back then, but the stuff that Charlton decorated for them did get this paper label. And so this one's got the original paper label, which I think is pretty great. And I think we'll start this at $20.
Great piece.
Yeah, it really is a good piece. It's got a lot of decoration all over, and this is definitely with their foil label on it. This is going to be a 1950s or possibly early 60s piece. And that's for you, Rosie. And yeah, I love the peach blow. So you've got that nice pink inside. We've got Deb's Finds at 20. Thank you very much. Size on this, I think, is about 6 inches, if I'm not mistaken. But I guess you can find
Melon.
that officially.
It's a melon vase.
Yes, about 6 1/4 actually. And this one is really heavily decorated because they did gold trim around the top as well as the shoulder here, as well as lining all of the highlight points in the foot, and then all the roses around. They were really serious about the way they decorated their stuff, and I think that's why a lot of people are collecting the Charlton decoration now. But I just love that it had the tag right on it where you could see it there.
25 Marcy. 26 Sherry. Probably 50s, right? What?
50s, late, yeah, 50s, maybe early 60s. But yeah, I think 50s.
That's when that gold was popular, everything was...
Oh yeah, this is like Hollywood, Regency, Zsa Zsa Gabor, you know, all that kind of thing.
30 with Marcy.
Maybe she hit a cop with this.
It's gorgeous. Very popular right now.
Yeah, really collectible, and I can understand why, because, you know, this is before Fenton decorated their own ware, and so I know they did for Fenton and I think Westmoreland too. They did quite a lot of decoration like this. But I like this one because it's really fancy. It's like more decorated than they usually are.
I think Cambridge glass had a lot of...
Oh, Cambridge too. Yes,
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, they did do things with Cambridge glass. I never was sure if they were a decorating company that bought this stuff and sold it on their own, or if they decorated for the companies and sold it back to them. But however that worked, it was beautiful stuff.
All right, 40 with Marcy. Just let us know when you're out, ladies.
And I tried to keep this one safe and dry because we had a little bit of moisture one day when we were setting up, and so I made sure that the tag stayed on the bottom and didn't get washed off.
All right.
Deb is out. We were Sherry at 41.
Still going. Yeah, George liked my grooviness. I wanted
Yes.
a little grooviness today.
Yes. I just went for basic black. I like that because anything you hold up against it, you can see.
Oh, yes. Okay, Sherry's at 41. Marcy, let me know if you're in or out. Here we go. We're still going. 45 with Marcy. Kind of a nice day here at Drummy's, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, it's beautiful. Yes.
Sherry, let us know if you're in or out. We still got them. Look at, they're still going.
Yeah. Well, it's a nice piece. I'm glad I was able to bring it out today. We had so much beautiful Fenton here, and this one was kind of on the back of my shelf, and I don't think anyone saw it, so I thought, well, we're going to give it its due when we can feature it.
I'm going to be really upset you didn't get that lamp. Are you taking that to Springfield?
Which piece?
The lamp?
Yes.
If you're going to Springfield, grab that lamp. And you better get there quick.
Yeah.
It's a blue daisy and fern.
Daisy and fern, yeah.
And I wish I would have gotten it. Okay, Sherry's at 46. Looks like everybody's out. Fair
I think,
warning.
Sherry, it's yours.
Okay,
And
all right.
sold for $46. Thank you very much, Sherry. Oops.
There you go.
Okay.
Put this back here for now. And that was $9.49.
$9.49, okay.
$9.49G.
Thankfully, she is very organized because she's going to send everything from here, so you don't have to worry about where it's coming from. It's all coming from here in Michigan.
Right, and if you have a pile with me, you'll get better shipping. Okay.
Ooh, I love these.
Me too. These were, George knows you have a place in my warehouse for whenever we do a sale.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And these was in George's little spot. Boston baked beans or engaged. Yep. Whoops. So mine says
And when
Germany.
you look in there, there is a little pig in there.
Is there really?
Yes, you can see the face.
All right, we're gonna start these at 15. I love these. I collect these myself.
Oh, I think they're just great. And this one's got a nice mark on the back. You don't always see them marked, but they, of course, were called pink pigs, and they were very popular in the 1910s. So these are true antique.
Yeah, this one's got a mark on it. I don't know if that's a flaw or...
I think that's a flaw, a glaze skip.
Yeah, but there's a glazed sklep. Another word that I've just merged together. Okay, Boston baked beans. So cute if you love little piggies. Or engaged in the outhouse. $15 to start them. This is for choice.
After he saw her, they had to be engaged.
All right, we'll start them at 15. These typically bring. I'm having trouble picking them up anymore for what I used to.
Oh yeah, yeah. I usually get $25 to $40, and some of them are worth quite a bit.
Yes.
There's one with them riding in a car, and that one's really hard to find.
Here we go.
And Sarah's at 15.
Boston baked beans. Sarah, I got you at 15, Sarah. I'm sorry, I didn't highlight it. I don't want you to raise your bid. 15 is our first bid. Now, when we do choice, we can sell at least one. We're on for one. So this one's got a nice old German mark on the bottom of it. These are fun to collect. I've got quite a few of them. I thought some of them were checked. Were there several companies that made these?
I thought they were all made in Germany. I thought Wheelock made most of them, but there may have been other companies that did them because I can't read this mark actually.
Boston baked beans.
Yeah, they did those as advertising. Yeah, and then this one has this mark on the back, which I don't see very often actually, and I can't quite make it out.
I love that one. Engaged. All right, $15 with Sarah.
Maybe he's just bringing her the Sears catalog.
Yeah. You gonna be in there a while? Here you go, buddy. This is 2.5 inches. Boston baked beans. Deb finds is at 16 for choice. And the little outhouse is 4.5. So if you're going home today, you'll see all the little purples and pink flowers along the road.
Oh yes.
Do you know those are called outhouse flowers? Have you ever heard that?
No, I've been wondering.
Yep.
Why are they called
They
that?
have another name, but the old timers around here call them outhouse flowers because they would replant them around the outhouses back in the day because they smelt so beautiful.
Oh, very smart.
Yes.
Ah, that's nice.
They're pretty. They're blooming right now. I always think of that. Sarah, I took your 15, so you didn't get outbid. Deb bid 16, so you're gonna have to bid again. Okay.
There we go. How old is the baked bean pot? 19 teens again. They pretty much quit doing these sometime in the 20s. And yeah, Boston Baked Beans did a lot of promotions around then, and so this was actually done as an advertising piece. It's the only advertising piece I think the Pink Pigs did.
Oh, really?
At least to my knowledge. It's the only one I've seen. I think they did something like 110 or 120 different versions of Pink Pigs, so there's a lot of fun ones to collect, yeah.
It'd be fun to get a book on those.
Yeah, it was
There you
written up
go.
somewhere.
Treasure
yes.
Craft, Pink Pigs.
Pink Pigs, exactly.
All right, Sharon Knowles was our first 20. Sarah, let us know if you're in or out. Deb Fines is out. Just gonna wait for Sarah. You'll get your choice. Sarah, let us know. Let us know. 22. And Sharon. That's weird. Oh, I got a piggy bank in the other room. It's from the bank.
Oh, really? Oh, so that was an advertising piece.
Kind of.
Kind of.
A
like,
promotional piece. Not really.
Oh, like they did the labeling afterwards, yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong. I can't remember. But yeah, I think that was maybe like a promotional. Or maybe it's just a piggy bank. Now I'm curious. 23, Sharon?
Yeah, you got a collection of them together, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, because I saw a few others back there I thought were really cute. So you guys keep watching, and eventually all the Pink Pigs will come to you.
Sarah, let us know again. You guys are head to head. 25. Now Sharon. Got some birds tweeting.
Yeah, that's right. It's noisy out there today. Made in Germany. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So that's the mark on the back there that I couldn't read.
Okay.
Made in Germany.
Sarah, which one would you like? You can take both if you'd like. You are the winner. Thank you, Sharon. You're the backup.
So is it the outhouse, the baked beans, or both?
Let us know. I'd take them both. And Sarah, I have your email information, so I know I do. Thank you. She takes them both.
Oh, that's great. Well, they're really fun. They need to be together.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
950 and 951. Thank you.
Okay. Well, ooh. This piece got something. We have pollen here because we have the big door open to the auction barn today, and so this had a little surprise of something that blew in it this morning. But this is Fenton Rosaline. This is our next piece up, and let's see if I can. Maybe if I get it really close, you'll see the color a little better. There we go. Yeah, that takes out the washout. So this is the Rosaline bowl. This is the 8-inch. It's 8-inch from point to point, and it is a well, it's a floral pattern. I've never known what the name of this pattern is. You probably you
No,
might be able to
I
tell
can't
me.
remember either, but it's
Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah. I've always thought it was really.
Actually, I thought this was another pattern and said this one's a little harder one to find. I thought maybe there was like strawberries or something in there.
Right, it's not the strawberries or
Yeah.
the cherries we usually see. This is a little more unusual, and we'll start this one at let's say $15 for start. So $15 on the Fenton Rosaline. This is right about the time they first start marking the pieces. So it's got the oval on the bottom with no number in it. So this is a 1970s piece, and we've got Marcy at 20. Hi, Marcy, good to see you. And yeah, I love this color. It's just such a fun, you know, it's just got that really sweet rosy aspect to it all the way through the glass. So you get a little bit of whitish milk glass, and it's pinker on the edges, but you've got the pink in places all through a little bit. And Debbie, thank you for your bid, but Marcy's ahead of you at $20. So if you are interested, well, keep on bidding.
Glossy Rosaline.
Yes.
Let's see the bottom of that one.
Okay.
Guys, it's got a nice big logo.
Yes.
I realize some of them don't have the year, and some of them just have the oval. You know, sometimes they have the year in there. This one's got a bit like a bigger logo with a.
I think it wasn't until the 80s that they started doing the date numbers, as I understand.
So
This
is probably 70s then.
Yeah, I think it's 70s. I think that's why.
You can get it if you want.
Well, let me see if it's important. Just a second.
Yep.
Hello?
21 with Swifty. Glossy Rosaline. $21 with Swifty. Marcy, let us know. Okay, Marcy's at 30. It is pretty. We're just lucky to have George here this morning. I thought he would probably take off early, and he said, no, I want to do it. So, all right. 952 is our number. Thanks for what you did do, Swifty. We're going to go ahead and sell it to Marcy. All right. Let me write that down. Marcy. 952G, Rosaline Bowl. And Marcy, you got that one for $30. Thank you. Okay. Since we got the piggy theme going on, and I just picked for this today, you're getting this pair of Joseph Original Pigs. And these both have the labels on them, the gold labels. And they're so cute. Their expressions are so cute. And here we are. So you're going to get the pair of Joseph Originals, and we'll start these at 15.
Oh, it's the pair. Wow.
Well, they gotta stay together.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because look at those expressions. They're definitely having some sort of a meeting of the minds. Actually, they look a little confused. I think they're cute.
Yes. I really like the animal figurines, Joseph, better than the typical fancy ladies.
Yeah, the fancy ladies are cute, but there's something about their animals. They have a real whimsy to them, and I love that they're expressive in ways. It's not just some sort of saccharine smile. I mean, these guys have real expressions.
Yes, look at the eyebrows here. Whoa! So when do Joseph Originals date?
Largely late 50s and into the 60s, and then by the 70s they change them. The eyes are different colors, and it kind of they're made in different places. So the classic era is really 50s and 60s, and that's when these are from.
So you're getting both of these. Look at those ears.
And look at the tail and the detail in the tail. I mean, it's surprising. That would actually have been difficult to mold with a hole through it, that little corkscrew tail there. And it's not broken, which is kind of amazing too, because, I mean, these have lots of little points.
I often wonder, what are they doing with that expression? What are they thinking about? And their little bellies are a little pink. And I don't know if they're like, oh, I ate too much.
Too much bacon.
18 for Deb. These are for both of them, remember. Can't separate them. $10 with Susan. They have the original foil labels on them. And they say something underneath there. I don't know. Oh, just Japan. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, there's the Joseph Originals label, and then there's the Japan label. And you usually don't see both. Usually one or the other or both were lost over time. So.
Oh, you think it's a hungry look. Oh my, look at my tummy. It needs more food. Maybe. There's some kind of a weird expression on his face.
The eyes are just great,
I know. Out. Okay, we have $20 with Deb Fines. Cute little pair. You're going to love these. And I think Susan was the only one. Let's look and see if we got anybody else. 18. Yep. All right, we're going to go ahead and sell them to Deb Fines for $20. Okay, let me post that. There we are. They're hungry. Yeah, you're probably right. Okay.
And thank you so much for selling my last item for me. That was Zeno asking me a very important question about the video on my channel tonight, so I had to take that call. So thank you for letting me wander off for a minute in the middle of our...
No problem.
Okay, so when I picked out the Gouda candlestick that sold that Connie Jean already picked up, I noticed how similar the colors were to the Tonala bird, and I thought that was really interesting, so I decided to bring the Tonala bird to sell as well. So this is from about 1970, and we will start this at, let's say $15. And this is a nice big one, hand-painted. It is about, I think about 8 inches long. Yeah, it's 8 inches, and it is signed Cat. Cat was a competitor to Ken Edwards, so it doesn't have the El Palomar or the KE mark. It actually has the Cat Mexico mark right there. And I think it's really interesting that people are starting to really enjoy and collect and appreciate this Mexican ware, because it was done 50 years ago. I remember it as a kid. It was in the gift stores because we lived in Southern California, and there's a lot of detail that went into these. A whole lot of hand painting, and there's not a whole lot of places in the world now that do any hand painting because it's just so expensive. Even China's offshoring all of its hand painting.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a lot of that's being done in Africa now because, people get factory jobs and it's easier money.
Yeah.
But it's too bad because we lose all of this great art, so.
Oh, no kidding. That is cool. $20 with Swifty. And Sylvia Lee, Deb Fines, you're out at the moment. It's a nice big bird. Lots of color, makes you smile. Just a happy feeling when you look at it.
Yeah, it makes me feel like having a margarita. Well, maybe not this early in the morning. Your shows start awfully early for that.
22 with Deb Fines. It's crazy. Just think about Stuff comes on once in a while from Stuff Sells Stuff by the seashore. She's over in San Diego.
Oh, yes.
She came on right before Tique Stock, and it's like, are you kidding me? It's like 7 o'clock there. Okay, Swifty's in at 24. Sylvia and Deb Fines, let us know. What am I going to put up next? I'll do this.
Oh, that's a pretty piece.
Are
It's
you going-
distracting here. There's so much stuff around us in
I
the
know.
auction barn. I mean, boy, yeah, you should see this place. If you haven't been, you know, Teak Stock's really, really fun. So more the merrier. If any of you folks can come in the fall show, I think you'll have a great time.
Yes. Deb Fines is 25. Sylvia Lee, let us know. Oh, she's out. Okay, so Swifty, let us know. Are you coming to breakfast?
Yes.
Okay, good. We're probably just going to sell until George's, he's got one more thing. So we're probably not going to go to 11:30. We're just going to sell what we have here, and then we're going to go to breakfast. So.
Oh, I'm glad you had a lot of fun. So did I.
Who's this? Who had a lot of fun? Did you have fun watching, or were you here? Some people I missed. Okay, Swifty's out. Sylvia Lee's out, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So Deb Fines, it's yours for 25. Thank you very, very much.
954.
Okay.
954G. That's the bird. And what was that? You were here? Did you come up and say hello? Sometimes I was so busy I didn't see everybody. Oh, darn it. Okay. All right. This is a piece of Fenton. Now you might not recognize this. I think they.
I didn't recognize. I've always wondered who did this.
What do they? I want to clean it a little bit. Thought I had some. Okay.
This is spontaneous.
Well, I'm always cleaning stuff. What do they call this? The cow pie? Cow pie?
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
but it's such a great swirl. It's a horrible name for a beautiful piece of glass.
No, but what do they call this, guys? The Fenton people will know. We're going to start it at 15. Comes in different colors. I think it was some way of trying to compete with Blanco and get a new contemporary feel at the time. I'm not sure.
I believe that's
just a
true,
guess.
and that color definitely looks like the era they would have been experimenting with those things.
Yep.
So interesting to me that this is a piece of Fenton. I never
Yep.
knew that.
It is. Cow pie. Yeah, cow pie. And it comes in blue and, what does it come in? Blue? I've seen it in green.
I've seen it in
amber.
green. Mm-hmm.
And it does have this finish on it that makes you think it might be Blanco, so it's not, and of course it's not going to have a logo on it.
Oh, it does have a logo.
Does it have a logo?
I've never
Okay.
noticed the logo on
So-
there. Wow, look at that.
Let's see if we've got, now that looks like the bigger logo too, so
Yeah.
that would be right, that would be 70-ish.
70s. Okay, wow. Oh, that's great.
Yep. Hi Mike, did you make it home? Where are you at now?
He's got to be sitting in the airport. He's flying off to Brimfield today.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he's got quite the life.
And I did relay your message, Mike, so. All right. Okay, so $15 to start this one. It is Fenton. You're in New York.
Oh, he's already in New York on his way to Massachusetts. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, he was here last night at 9 o'clock. So, yeah, he is we had so much fun. Mike was really fun to get to know, and he brought really cool stuff, and we just had a great time.
Yes, yes. It was awesome. 8 inches across. Hope he can be here in the fall again. That was really fun. All right.
Oh, and we have his didgeridoo.
We have your didgeridoo. And by the time you come back and get it, I am going to have it mastered.
Yes, she already was practicing.
Well, no, I don't even know how to. I'm just teasing. Yeah, you left your didgeridoo. You didgeridoo. Oh my gosh.
He can play that thing.
He can. 16 with Deb Fines. I will take care of it, Mike. He left his didgeridoo. Can you imagine? Of all the things to leave. Deb Fines is in at 16. Swifty's in at 17.
Yeah, I really like this color of blue. It's like a steel blue almost. I feel like I wore something this color to prom.
Did you have the, John's got a picture. in that era prom, remember the guys wore the ruffle?
Oh, the
my
ruffly
God.
shirt, yes, and it was always some wild polyester color. Oh yeah.
Yes. All right, let me look and see. We got 17, and Deb Fines is out. I'm going to go ahead and sell that. Thank you, thank you. Awesome. Okay. And that is Swifty. Okay, did I put sold? Let's see. Sometimes that doesn't go down. All right. So this is George's last item.
Yeah, and this is something completely different. I hope you folks like it. I just thought it was interesting, and I had to have it because I hadn't seen this before. We're going to start it at $12, but let me show you what it is first, of course. So it's a plate, and it's obviously a decorative plate, although it's glazed. You could use it to serve and eat from, but it is
You said 12?
yeah, 12 would be the starting bid. It is a historical view, and it was made for an outfit in Kansas. I bought it in Kansas, but this is John Alden and Priscilla. If you remember back to the Tales of the Pilgrims, of course, this is the famous courtship of Miles Standish, and he made somebody else go propose, and she said, well, why don't you just marry me instead? And that was pretty much the story, at least according to Longfellow. Longfellow was related to them, and so that was his old family story, and then he popularized it in a poem. So we all believe it's true, but apparently nobody even in his family knows for sure. But it's a great story, and I love the color, and this is by Roland and Marcellus Company out of England. They did a lot of souvenir plates. A lot of times when you see the blue plates with the scene of some city from about 1900, and then it has the little like insets with scenes around it. Those are generally by this company. They were a really big Staffordshire maker of this sort of thing around 1900, 1910. So $12 if anyone's interested. Go ahead and make your bid. I just thought it had really interesting color because it's transfer and it's got all these, again, it kind of somehow, it almost pulled the same colors as the Tonala and the Gouda piece, and I think I just sort of saw them together and thought, oh yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Sarah's at 12. Thank you, Sarah.
In I was just in Leavenworth, Kansas.
Were you really?
Yep.
Visiting someone at the Army prison?
And I didn't even know there was a prison there. I was out visiting our gal Dolores.
Oh.
And
she's near there. That's right.
Yep. And I stayed in Leavenworth, and then somebody said, "There's a prison there."
Yes.
Do you know there's a big prison there? I'm like, oh, no, I didn't. But it was a beautiful town. Charming. We were in a little bungalow, and it was really a nice town.
It's supposed to be a really cute town, but yes, the Army prison is one of their big things, and I only know that because my mother's first husband ended up there after they divorced. So
$12.
My mom did better the second time.
Well, I kept getting strange looks and stuff when I said, I'm going to Leavenworth. And, and I was happy about it. $12 with Sarah. $12 with Sarah. It's going to sell. Yeah, I always like the old fonts and the old the writing on the back. I think it's so cool.
Exactly.
I like the hallmarks.
Well, I'm glad someone out there likes this, and it might just be for her.
So I think we're going to the Decancha Cafe for breakfast. They have oatmeal. I like peanut butter and oatmeal. Do you ever have peanut butter and oatmeal?
I've never tried it with peanut butter. I actually like oatmeal. That could be good.
Just put it
and
in
I
while
like
it's
raisins,
hot
so
and
just
stir it
make like a
around.
peanut butter and jelly oatmeal sandwich.
It's so good. Sarah's in at 12. Okay, we're going to do a last chance. Anybody else? It is good. I'm telling you what.
Is Eileen already gone? Yes, she's headed out this morning.
Okay. Let me put a
All
sticker
right,
on
well,
that.
thank you so much. And
Yeah.
what else? We've got to see something else from you.
No, that's okay.
You sure?
It's 11.
Okay.
You guys are going to be on the road. Oh my gosh, that busy sticker. I can't find it. So, who was that? That was that Sarah?
Sarah Friedel.
Okay.
You have a relative named Priscilla Alden. Oh, that's perfect. Well, there you go. That was meant for you. It's so fun how, things just go to the right people who should have them for various reasons you would never imagine.
Okay. So we're going to cut it a little bit early today because there's some of us that want to go to breakfast together, and everybody's got a trip today. So we're going to let you go. Our gal Eileen is going to take over here probably tomorrow, But if she doesn't come on, don't worry about it. This week is kind of a catch-up week. We wanted to get together and just kind of end this out.
Yeah.
It's always fun to do that. So thank you so much for coming, and everybody that came to Tique Stack, we had such a good time, and those of you that watched, I hope you can come in September, and we're going to start working on the auction pretty quick here for September. I've already got some pieces. I bought a couple pieces out in the lot for September's auction, so.
There was some great stuff out there,
There
so
was,
yes.
Okay, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.
We'll see you very soon. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.